Hello， 朋友们，歡迎來到我的頻道。這次的影片呢，我要找一位英國的街頭藝人，他的一支影片呢，曾經在台灣爆紅。
In the UK, it's a free country. We're not in China.
No.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her!
Because you've got a communist flag in your hand.
First of all, what do you want to say to Taiwanese people?
Yes, I love the Taiwanese people, and I want to apologise for not actually going to Taiwan. But I've had so much support from all the Taiwanese, lots of a very beautiful Taiwanese community in London, and how warm, how appreciative and welcoming all the Taiwanese have been. And I didn't know that the video would go so big in Taiwan. I think that because of the potential imminent invasion of China, which has been on and off for the past 70 years and could still happen, I think people kind of, it captured people's imagination when we had the standoff with the little pinks here in the station. So I think it was a combination of music, standing up against the CCP, and the kind of the whole scenario that caught the Taiwanese imagination.
But what happened in that video? The thing is, what happened at that time? So you were shooting?
Yeah, we came here today, and we came here, and it was an unusual situation because there was a Japanese TV crew and a Chinese TV crew standing all together.
They were shooting?
They were all shooting, and I thought they were all together.
Okay.
And so I thought they were all Japanese because I knew the Japanese TV crew, but there was a Chinese TV crew, the people who we had the problem with, and so I thought they were all Japanese. And so I said, oh, I'm here with my Japanese friends. And the first thing was they said I was being racist later on because I mistook them for being Japanese, so they made a huge big thing of this. But anyway, we were doing a live stream. And the live stream was going great, and we had finished the live stream about an hour, and we were just packing up to go. And one of the girls from the Chinese group came up to me and was waving a yellow form and said, "Excuse me, you're not allowed, no disclosure."
Oh, you didn't do anything.
And I said, we weren't even filming them, right? They were in the periphery of the video. They were standing up there. So she came into the video, and we were ready to go, right? And she said, "Oh no," she said, "you're going to have to delete your video." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, she had a form with Mandarin written on it, and she said, we're from Chinese TV, we have a non-disclosure agreement, and you have to delete your video. And that was the start of the drama, basically. When I started questioning that, then we had our friend Newton Leng here, who don't stop touching her man. So it all degenerated into an argument the moment I started questioning it. But basically, they were trying to impose Chinese image right laws in the UK.
Really?
That's what they were trying to do. Because I think in China you can do that. You can actually have your image rights, and you can tell people not to start filming. But of course, in the UK, there's no expectation for privacy in public.
Because it's a public area.
It's a public area, and they all had these yellow cards. And what made it into a very interesting situation is standing in the background, there was a Chinese spy.
Really?
Called Christine Lee, who'd been identified by MI5 as a CCP agent. She didn't get involved, but she was caught on the film. So I think this is why they actually wanted to delete it. So she was identified later on as a well-known CCP spy. So she was caught in the film. But of course, it was a Streisand effect in that trying to get it deleted, the whole thing blew up globally. So that was basically it.
But why they want to hide the video? Because if they didn't say anything, it's
exactly
nothing.
I mean, it's what's called the Streisand effect. You know, Barbara Streisand tried to get Google to delete an image of her house that they took on Google Maps, and because she wanted privacy, and by doing that, the whole thing blew up into a massive thing in America, and everyone knew where her house was. So the Streisand effect is when you try and keep something quiet, and it has the opposite effect.
But this is a public area, and you don't do anything. You do your art.
It is a public area, but what happened is they all took out the CCP flags.
I see.
They all took out the CCP flags, and I started questioning them because I kind of didn't. I thought, who are these people? I said, "Are you from China?" That's not an appropriate question. I said, well, show me your flag. And I wanted to actually take the flag because I said they were communists. I said, are you from the Communist Party? And I said, show me your flag. And that's when he said, stop touching her, and started shouting at me.
I saw a man, right?
Yeah,
a man.
Newton. And so then it progressed into basically a farce, a comedy show. And I think he thought he started shouting at me, and I just found it hilarious. I think he was trying to intimidate me.
Why you're touching her? Stop touching her! Don't touch her, please. Do not touch her. Please, you are not the same age Please.
But we found out later he actually does voice coaching. That's how he can shout so loudly. He's got a YouTube channel where he actually teaches people how to use their voice. So I think he was practicing his voice. He actually does voice technique.
Even the Chinese guy.
Yeah. He actually has a. And the thing about these people that told me not to stop filming is that they're all based in England. They didn't come over from China. They all have Instagram, they all have YouTube, they're all living Western lifestyles, and they're all based in the UK. So they weren't from China at all. So they're totally hypocritical, telling me.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody found out who they were. We all found, everybody knows who they were, and it became a propaganda disaster because they were filming for the Spring Gala on Chinese TV. You know the famous Spring Gala TV, which is
I know.
and
CCTV.
there's a section of the Spring Gala where they go around the world and CCP agents from all parts of the world say hello to the Chinese. And that year it was totally cancelled because of what happened.
Really?
The bit where they go around the world was cancelled because obviously it got back to Xi Jinping, what happened here. And so they cancelled all the foreign CCP hellos.
So you became another star in mainland
So
China.
I can't go to China,
You
basically.
can't go, right? Impossible.
Well, I think...
It's okay, you can come to Taiwan anytime.
I know.
Because Taiwanese people, they love you. They share many things about this video. And I'm sure this video is going to be viral in Taiwan and many people are going to invite you. And afterwards, I saw a couple of Taiwanese people. They came here to support you.
I spoke to a couple of people from Taiwan, and I also been in touch with Nain Wei from Malaysia. Do you know Nain Wei? He's a Malaysian.
I know Nain Wei.
The Taiwanese have been lovely. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that Taiwan has been under this constant threat of invasion for the past 70 years, and it's always threatening to happen. It never quite happens. So I didn't understand about the history of Taiwan, but I learned a little bit about it. I learned a little bit about the history of communist China because I didn't know about any of this stuff. I just wanted to play music.
Yeah, just as a musician, man.
I just wanted to play
You
music.
find yourself between like the Chinese propaganda in front. I mean, in the middle of Chinese propaganda.
Exactly. Exactly. I really didn't understand what was
You're
going
just a
on.
musician.
Yeah, I didn't. What I didn't like is when they told me to delete my video. They had crossed the line, right? Because we were in England. When they said it's like us recording here and somebody comes up there, you accidentally come in and they say you must delete your video. Well, the very fact that if she talked to me politely, I might have been agreeable.
Why not?
Right?
Yes.
But the fact that she came up with this card, started getting very legalistic, that they started threatening to sue me, then they got the police.
And then, really? Oh my God.
Then they got the British police on me, and I don't know if you saw that clip with Kerry. She's up there today. She's PC Kerry. They got the police, and we had a male, female, and a male and female police officer, and the female completely took their side. Told me that I couldn't say we're not in China now, and basically completely made a fool of herself. But there was nothing they can do, so free speech won. So this has become a kind of CCP-free zone, a freedom of expression zone, where the CCP were defeated in their propaganda purposes. You know?
Are they still coming here sometimes?
They come here 3 days a week. They do CCP. They do anti-CCP protests 3 days a week.
Really?
It's still going on.
Oh my God.
It's still going on.
Anyway, I hope one day you come to Taiwan. Any plans, for example, in the next coming months?
Well,
maybe?
I've got a friend called Lewis who runs a YouTube channel called Free China, and he lived in Taiwan for a bit, and he knows the people and the culture. We were going to go over with him and make some videos.
You can come.
But I'll be honest, my wife keeps thinking I'm going to be kidnapped by the CCP.
No, come on.
I know. Listen, talk to her. You know, so like the thing is, I'm not a free agent. I've got my wife and family.
Taiwan is safe. Yeah, I'm living
Are
in
you
Taiwan
sure?
for 17 years.
Well, what about the
I'm sure.
invasion? What
No
about the
invasion.
Chinese? Is it going to happen?
I don't think so.
What if it happens when I'm over there?
No problem. We are going to fight for Taiwan.
Well, I would be arrested straight away. I'd be put in the camp.
I'm Taiwanese citizen. If something happens, I need to defend Taiwan, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would defend Taiwan, but I'm not Taiwanese. You know, I mean,
It's okay.
it's not my fight, really. You know, but
Welcome anytime.
if you go to YouTube and just type in Dr. K Boogie Woogie, I'll show you my card. I have a little card there.
Oh, yeah,
Perhaps
little card.
Perhaps you can show that there.
Okay.
If you just type that into Google, you'll find me on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm going to put your Instagram. I'm going to put your YouTube.
And can I just say that there are loads of fake accounts with Dr. K Boogie Woogie, particularly on Facebook. So always look for the little verification tick next to my name, because Facebook and Instagram are out of control with fake accounts. On YouTube it's not so bad, but on Facebook look for the little verification tick. Don't, because there's a fake account with 10,000 followers on it, and it's not
Really?
me. Yeah, on
Oh,
Facebook.
you're that famous.
I know.
Even the fake account
I
has...
know, and they are sending messages, particularly to my Far East fans, right? Brendan Kavanagh or Dr. Case. I never message anyone, and I never send friend requests. So please watch out for scammers. On Facebook is out of control with scammers, right?
Thank you. At the end of the video, I have a small present for you.
Okay.
From Taiwan. I hope you like it. The most famous.
Wonderful. And that's the classical Mandarin script.
Yes, this is a classical Mandarin.
It's not the CCP.
No.
short,
We use the
easy
real
script.
one.
The real Mandarin
The
script.
real Mandarin.
Okay. Right.
Fong Li Su. I hope you like
Oh,
it.
thank you so much. I will eat this with joy and
Enjoy it.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
it.
thank you so much, my friend. And,
Thank you, Brendan.
Hopefully,
Amazing.
hopefully I'll come to Taiwan. But remember, Taiwanese people, I love you very much. Thank you so much for your support. And I've never met such friendly, wonderful people as the Taiwanese, particularly in London. They've been so friendly and so supportive. And God bless Taiwan.
Thank you very much. 大家可以在 YouTube 支持他，订阅他的 YouTube 频道 IG，然后呢支持我的影片。凤律师在这里，我们的爱台湾，下次见。